Okay, so picture this. The world as we know it is, well, it's over. The cities are ghost towns, the grocery stores are empty shells, and your stomach is making noises you can't ignore anymore. Survival is pretty much the only thing on the menu.
So what do you do? I mean, really, what's the one meal you're dreaming of? Forget trying to hunt some weird mutant squirrel. What's the one comfort food that would make you feel just a little bit human again in all this madness?
You guessed it, we're making pasta. Because let's be honest, even at the end of the world, the craving for carbs is probably the last thing to go. So today, we're going to figure out how to whip up this absolute classic dish in a world that's completely fallen apart. Let's get to it.
All right, welcome to Level 1, the Scavenger. Think of this as, easy mode, the tutorial. Society's gone, sure, but there's still stuff left over from the old world. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to scavenge everything you need for a pasta dinner from the ruins.
So at this level, it's all about being clever. You're looking for a box of dry pasta in some dusty, abandoned supermarket. You using a clean oil can for a pot, hey, whatever works, and you're boiling rainwater to cook your noodles. Finding canned tomatoes is like hitting the jackpot. You'll smash them up for a sauce, throw it all together, and just eat it straight from the pot. No plates, no rules, it's a win.
Okay, so you've totally mastered scavenging, but what happens when you grab the very last box of spaghetti off the shelf? What now? Well, my friend, it's time for Level 2, the farmer. You're not just a survivor anymore. You gotta make this stuff from scratch.
And let me tell you, this level takes some serious patience. First, you have to find seeds. Maybe they're in an old farm silo somewhere. Then you plant them, you guard them with your life, and then you just wait. For months. This isn't just about dinner anymore. This is a long-term project to just, not starve.
Yeah, you heard that right. You are looking at up to 8 months from the moment you plant that tiny seed to your first bite of homemade pasta. 8 whole months. Let that sink in for a second. Patience is officially your most important ingredient.
And once you finally harvest that wheat, the real work is just getting started. Now you have to grind it into flour, probably by literally smashing it between 2 big rocks. Then you mix it with water, and if a chicken magically appears and gives you an egg, even better. To make a dough, you'll roll it out, shape it by hand, and then hang it up to dry so you've got food for the future.
But what if it's all gone? Like really truly gone. Not a single grain of wheat is left on this planet. Well, welcome to Level 3, the Inventor. This is it. This is the final boss of apocalypse cooking. You don't just have to make pasta, you have to completely reinvent it. I mean, just look at this comparison. On the left, that's pasta as we used to know it, made from good old durum wheat. On the right, that's the future. We're talking flour made from pretty much anything with starch. The entire definition of what pasta even is has to change.
So what's actually in this new pantry of yours? We're talking potatoes, corn, lentils, chickpeas, beans. You can even grind up dried acorns to make a kind of flour. Each one of these is a whole new experiment. You're not just a cook at this point, you're basically a food scientist at the end of the world.
And here's a crazy thought. This hardcore survival stuff, it's actually not that different from some of the gluten-free pastas you can buy in the store today. So the future of pasta, born out of pure desperation, might look a lot like the health food aisle. Wild, right?
So there you have it. You've scavenged, you've farmed, and you've even invented. You looked the end of the world straight in the eye and said, you know what, I'm going to make some pasta. That's not just surviving, my friend. That is living.
Because after all of that, the waiting, the grinding, the experimenting, that simple bowl of pasta becomes so much more than just food. It's a testament to how clever and resilient you are. It's a full-on victory. It really makes you think, doesn't it? What would you do? What random skills do you have that would suddenly become super useful? What's the one meal you would fight tooth and nail to make when everything else is gone? Let me know what you're thinking.